One of the recipes in the Brad's Raw Made Easy book is called Vitality Juice. And, you know, in all of our guests that we've had over the last year and a half, Daryl, Brad certainly has a lot of vitality.
Nobody else brought vitality juice to the table.
Nobody else, exactly. Exactly. We're talking about raw food and how it can be healthy. I want to get into kale, guys. I really do, because the idea about it, the nutrition sounds good, but when I taste raw kale, guys, it ain't so good. At least not to me.
You got to put the right stuff on top of it.
Yeah, but if I put salad dressing on top of it, you know, that's not smart either, is it?
No, it's okay. It's not bad. And like you do Brad's chips, he's got
them
flavored.
You get some good salad dressing, guys. Most of the salad dressing out there today is not good for you.
No, right, most of it's not.
Well, we're foodies, so we make all of our own salad dressings from scratch.
Right. There you go.
Using olive oil and mustard and seasonings.
You're light years ahead.
Yeah.
That's light years ahead.
And so we do that. I don't use, you know, when I make it, I don't use any cottonseed oil. I keep telling my wife, don't get anything with cottonseed oil. But I want to get into it, and I think that people are interested, as you said, Brad, into health and into changing their lives like you did. I mean, you drop weight, you lowered your cholesterol. Are you laughing a lot more now than you did before you were on this?
I'm telling you, it's like night and day, and it was just, until I went through it, it's just amazing how I felt, because I'm not one to stick to anything, seriously, but if you just went raw for a while, like my book talks about going raw, and I put people through a cleanse, and I just want to get them to the point when they feel so good, and this is why I stuck to it. When you can go through the first month of eating raw foods and you detox and you go through all these headaches and you go through all this misery and you think you know, you need to eat the food, but you don't. You just need to go through it. And then you feel so good. And once you had that feeling locked in your brain about how good you feel, to me, I look at it as like a tool. I always have a tool. And I'm not feeling good, I mean, I'm not eating enough raw food, you know?
Interesting.
And
what did you do with things like sugar and carbs? Because that's one of my biggest problems. I love chocolate.
Everybody's biggest problem. It's everybody.
Sure.
Don't feel alone. I still struggle with it. I don't need any processed sugar at all.
Okay.
Now, I do. When I do put, like, I drink tea in the morning.
Right.
And I put fresh honey in it. But ultimately, it's still sugar, guys. But it's a lot healthier version. And I still struggle with that, but I use honey. I try not to use the processed sugar, and I just really cut back on it because.
And what do you think? What do both of you guys think of stevia? I know what I think of it.
We use stevia all the time.
Do you?
It's great.
I don't like the taste.
You got to get the right one.
I don't personally love the taste. I never got into it, and I've kind of got mixed things about it. It's good, it's bad. It's I don't eat it, so I don't really care. I just eat it like raw local honey. You know?
And we actually have local honey where we produce a show in Southern California, and in Camarillo, there's a honey orchard, a beehive.
I have a patient that does it out of their backyard. I get honey.
Oh, wow.
And they're the ones that you want to support. You're locals anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Buy the honey.
You know, absolutely. And in fact, a doctor, an MD, told me, he said, buy the local honey because you're allergic to something in the air. And
that's true,
and that will help. Honey is a natural anti. I don't even know what it is, anti-allergen or something. Anyway,
exactly. But I know what you mean. I mean, you put that in your body and it's local, and it does help you. And I just love support when you see these. Like, I live in Bucks County in the country, in between New York City and Philly. And it's really neat to see these people that sell honey on the side of the road, and I'm always like, I'll stop and get that, you know.
That is
true.
Just
to kind of support them, yeah.
You know what I like about your book here is there's a lot of diversity. You're not, one of those guys that are stuck on just one thing, number one. Number two, moderation. And
moderation. Yeah, I mean, not all 100% raw. I'm not saying it's not all about eating a bunch of carrots and celery, guys. This is like, when I got into it, there's so many cool, easy recipes. And let me just tell you, the easiest thing, and I really want to get this across because this is what saved me to eat raw. I would do green smoothies. It sounds ridiculous, but I would take kale, like you were saying. You don't like kale. Well,
Right.
nobody loves kale raw. But I would put it in a blender. I use Vitamix, and I put it in there, and I put some fruit, a couple frozen bananas, an apple, and a pear, and load it full of kale. And it tastes so good with that fruit. I mean, I would drink that for breakfast or lunch every day.
Well,
and
you
it's so
drop
easy.
weight, and you drop weight.
You got to hide some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta
I'm
hide
telling
some.
you.
Yeah.
But kale is so good for you. It's like, and then they talk about this protein. Got to eat protein. Well, that's just big companies and corporations saying you got to have it to buy their drink their milk and buy their meat. But I swear, I really believe it's a myth. That's just my personal feeling. I believe it's a myth. We don't need it.
Brad, I really thank you for coming on the show. We'll talk, and I'd love to have you back on. We'll talk again very soon.
I'd love to come back on.
Will you?
I'd love to come back on.
All right, well, we'll do that. Listen, guys, there's this book out. It's called Brad's Raw Made Easy. Pick it up. It's really, really good. Lots of great recipes. Good picture of a single guy on the back. His name is Brad, by the way. And we wanted to know... And the last thing is, do we have to sleep in the raw?
Oh, come on now.
Okay.
You're making me blush.
Anyway, Brad, thank you very much. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at a word for you that will make your life better. This is Late Night Health.